Hi there, welcome in. So, you must be the next appointment, correct? Okay, can I get your name and can you spell your last name for me? Okay. And can I get your date of birth? Okay. All right, so what are you here for today? So, a super detailed ear exam, and that comes with the hearing test. Okay. Have you had any issues with your hearing the past week? Okay. Okay. Have you had the exam with us before? Gotcha. Okay. Well, we can get started. I'm just going to take a quick look at you. So I have this light. I'm just going to be looking at your ears, just the outer, making sure that everything already just looks good. So you're saying that your hearing hasn't really changed in the last week and there's not many issues with your ears. So yeah, we'll make sure that everything is looking good. Even though you're not having any issues, it's good that you're looking into your ear health. Yeah. So already I'm not seeing any bumps. I'm not seeing redness. Everything looks really healthy. I am just going to put some gloves on. I'm going to be touching your ear. Is that okay with you? All right, great. So we will be doing, like I said, a super detailed ear exam, which entails a hearing test. So we will be putting these headphones on your ears, and there will be different beep tests, different things that we'll be doing. So now we can get started with touching your ear. Okay, just relax for me. Okay, if you feel discomfort, let me know. Okay, did you feel any discomfort there? Okay, now let's try this one. Any discomfort there? Okay, very good. So, turn off my light. I'm gonna get your temperature quickly. Just want to make sure that you're not sick. So just relax. I'm gonna be doing it on your forehead. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, good temperature. I have a different temperature gun that actually goes in your ear. So we're gonna start off with that one. Okay. Good temperature. Now we're gonna do the other ear. Just want to make sure. Okay. Good temperature here as well. Okay. Nothing to be worried about there. I'm going to look inside your ears with this otoscope. So this is just going to let me see deeper in your ear canal, making sure that everything is healthy. If there's any wax, we will be cleaning that up. So yeah, we'll be looking at this ear first. So just relax for me. Very good. Let me look at this ear now. Great. So I did see some wax buildup that we will be cleaning for you, and then we'll get on with the hearing test. So let me just get those tools out. Okay. So I have this here. It's a little pick. I'm just going to be picking inside your ears, and then after I will be using this to put some liquid in your ear. So if you feel discomfort, let me know. We're going to start off with this ear. Very good. I'm going to do the liquid now. So just relax. Good. Now, let's do your other ear. Very good. Let me now use the liquid. Okay. Now, how do your ears feel? Okay. Interesting. I'm just going to lightly touch. Let me know if you feel any pain. Gonna go in again with the otoscope. Just want to make sure that everything looks good inside. Just relax. Okay. Very good. Let me look at the other one. Very good. Yeah, things look good inside. Just going to take this red light. Just want to make sure that the outer of the ear actually looks good. Just going to be like kind of scanning your ears. on to our hearing test. So I'm just going to use this tuning fork. So this is just a basic test that I'm going to run on you. All you have to do is tell me when the sound stops, okay? All right. Good. 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 Very good. So now we are going to be doing the headphones hearing test. There's going to be a bunch of different instructions I will be giving you, and I'll be telling you what you should be doing when the time comes. So let's get ready to put the headphones on you. So just relax. Okay. So I have these headphones for you. We will be putting them on. Do they fit good? Okay, just gonna make sure. You look pretty good. Can you hear me on this side? And can you hear me on this side? Okay, good. We are gonna get started now. Alright, so now we are ready for the hearing test. The first instruction is you're going to tell me how many times you hear the sound. I'm just going to be taking notes during it. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. We'll stop the test. So let's begin. Remember, how many times do you hear the sound? Very good. Now tell me when the sound stops. Raise your hand when you hear the click. How many times do you hear the click? Which ear do you hear the sound? two here, they are going to be grouped up, so it could be a bit tricky. Okay. So how many beeps was that? So now tell me when you hear the higher pitched beep. Okay, how many clicks do you hear? Tell me when you hear the higher pitched beep. Okay, tell me when you hear the beep. What ear do you hear the beep? right, that is all for our hearing test. Let me just take the headphones off. You did fantastic. Everything sounded great. You got none of the answers wrong. So I am going to just put these eardrops in your ear. We're going to be actually bringing these home with you. They have a little vibrate that pushes air and liquid in your ear. So this is because we did that ear cleaning on you. We don't want you to get irritated inside your ear canal. So we're just going to put a little bit on right now, okay? Good. So one drop is enough for both ears, okay? One more. Okay. So yeah, that is it for our ear exam today. Like I said, everything looks really good. Your ears inside look really good now that we did a little bit of a cleaning. The hearing test was perfect. You passed with flying colors. Yeah, overall your ear health is really, really good. But yeah, it was very lovely to meet you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening, okay? All right, well, I'll see you at your next appointment. All right, bye-bye. Hi there. Today we are going to be doing an ear exam on you. Just putting on my gloves. Is there anything that you would like to tell me about your ears? Anything that's concerning you at all? Okay, so it just feels a little clogged in your ears. All right, so we will definitely check it out, see what's going on, maybe even do an ear cleaning. So I'm just going to start by getting your temperature. I have this temperature gun that's going to go on your forehead, so just stay still. Good. Now I'm going to do both cheeks. Okay. Now. Okay, so your temperature looks good, but we're going to just double check with a different temperature gun that actually goes in your ears. So just relax. I'm going to put it in this ear first. Perfect. Okay, good temperature there. Now let me do this ear here. Right, so just relax. All right, good temperature there as well. Not concerned about if you're sick or not, so definitely good there. Now I'm just going to observe the outer of your ears with my pen light. Just relax. I'm going to be touching your ears and just looking at the outer of your ear. Not feeling any issues there, no lumps or bumps, but let me just check this ear here. Good too, not concerned about anything there. So the outer of your ear feels really good. Let me now look inside your ear with this otoscope. I go inside this ear first and then this ear after. So just stay still and relax, okay? Okay, now let me look at your other ear. Alright, so I'm definitely seeing why you feel that your ears are clogged. You have a lot of wax buildup, but don't worry, we will be able to get rid of that today. But first, we're just going to do a hearing test to kind of compare what your hearing was before with your wax buildup to after when we clean it out. Okay, so I am going to get a tuning fork, and I need you to close your eyes, and I want you to tell me when you hear the tuning fork sound stop. Okay, now let's begin. Very good. Now let's do the other ear. Good. Okay, now tell me what ear you hear the tuning fork. Very good. Very good. Good. Oops. Sorry. Very good. Okay, keep your eyes closed. I'm going to make this sound, and I want you to tell me how many times you hear that sound, okay? Great. Let's begin. Okay, how many times was that? Very good. Now let's do it again. Let's begin. Perfect. Now, how many times do you hear it there? Awesome. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, one more test. So I have this little remote that makes a click sound like this. I want you to tell me what ear you hear the sound, okay? All right, let's begin. What ear? eyes now. I am now going to remove the earwax from your ears. So I have this pick here, super gentle, not sharp at all. So I'm just going to be scraping your ears, trying to remove that earwax. Okay, so if you feel any pain at all, please let me know and we'll stop right away. All right, we're going to start with this ear and move on to the next one after. Okay, I'm going to start right now. Are you feeling any pain? Good. Great. Now let's look at the other ear and clean it out. Right. Okay, you're not feeling any pain, right? Good, good. Okay, we're able to take out the earwax in both ears. Now I'm going to take my otoscope and look in both sides just to make sure that we didn't irritate your ear. Make sure we got all the earwax out. Just make sure everything's okay. All right, so I'm going to be looking this ear first. Stay still. Okay, perfect. I'm not seeing any earwax in there. Just a little bit because, earwax is important for your ears, so we didn't remove every single bit, but we definitely got rid of what was making that clogged feeling. Okay, so now I'm going to be looking at your other ear. Just relax for me. same thing there. Everything looks really good. No redness, irritation. The wax was removed. So, how does it feel now? Do you feel that clog sensation still? Okay, that's great. Okay, I'm just gonna be touching your ears. I'm gonna make sure that you don't feel any pain. Okay, so just relax. Right, so now we're gonna move on to the hearing test again. I need you to close your eyes because we're gonna bring out the tuning fork again. And I want you to tell me when the tuning fork sound stops. Okay? Alright, let's begin. Very good. Good. Very good. Okay. Now, I want you to tell me what ear you hear the tuning fork. Okay. What ear was that? Good. What ear was that? What ear was that? What ear was that? Perfect. Okay, so now we're moving on with those remote clicks again. So I want you to tell me how many times you hear the click. Okay, sounds like this. Okay, let's begin. All right, very good. Okay, now we're going to use my hands again to make this sound. I want you to tell me what ear you hear this sound. Okay, let's begin. Good. Now tell me how many times you hear this sound. Okay, how many times was that? Perfect. Now let's do it again. How many times was that? Very good. All right, now we have kind of a beep test here. I have this tool that makes that sound. So I want you to tell me when you hear that sound. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Very, very good. So, lastly, I'm just going to measure your ears just to get some information written down for next year or whenever you come back again. Okay, so I have this measuring tape. So I'm just going to measure your ears quickly. Okay. Okay, and one more right here. Okay. Alright. Perfect. I'm just going to use this fan to brush your ear just in case there's any earwax that was left over from the cleaning. Just from the outer ear. Very good. Okay. All right, so we are all done with your ear exam today. We were able to examine your hearing, examine inside your ear, and remove everything that was bothering you inside your ears. I'm going to be sending you home with some ear drops that you can put in to stop any irritation that may occur. And you could use that for about 3 days. But if you feel that clogged feeling come back, or if you feel any pain at all, please let us know and we'll book an appointment for you right away, okay? All right, but it was very lovely to meet you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening, okay? I will see you around. Bye-bye. Hi, welcome in. Today we're doing an otoscope only ear exam on you, right? Gotcha. Okay, so we'll get started right away. So, this is the otoscope. It has a light at the very end of this tip, and this will be going inside your ear. We'll be looking all around. Is there any reason why you want to get this done today? Okay, so just a general checkup. Gotcha. Okay, so have you felt any pain, discomfort, or irritation at all on either of your ears? Okay. How about hearing? Has your hearing, does it seem like it's gotten worse recently? Okay. Gotcha. All right, well, we can get started and look in your ears right away. I will be putting this otoscope in this ear, then this ear, then back and forth, back and forth. So all you have to do is just relax and stay still. You can even close your eyes if you want. Some people say that this appointment is very relaxing. But yes, let's begin. So like I said, we're gonna go back and forth, back and forth, okay? All right, let's get started. we are now all done with your otoscope only ear exam. You did really, really good. You stayed still. You were very relaxed. Inside your ears looked really, really good. I didn't see any wax buildup, any redness. You didn't look like you were in any pain. If anything, you looked very relaxed, like I said. But yeah, that was the end of our otoscope only ear exam today. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening, okay? All right, I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Hi there, you can go ahead and take a seat. All right, I'm just gonna be writing some notes here. So what brings you in today? Okay. All right, so you've been having some issues with your ears. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Okay, so your ears feel a bit clogged. All right, how long has this been going on for? Okay. Is it in both of your ears or only one? Okay. Do you feel any pain in your ears? Okay. Any like irritation when you touch, or is it just happens? Okay. Have you noticed any changes in your hearing? Okay. All right. I think that is it. I just want to verify your name and your birth date. So can you tell me your name and spell it for me? Okay. Perfect. And your date of birth? Okay. All right, so we can go ahead and get started. I'm just going to examine your ears first, and then we'll find a solution to what's going on. Just gonna put some gloves on. Okay, so you are feeling some pain. Very interesting. So you said it's not when I touch, but it's only when it's just like random, right? Okay, well, we're just gonna double check that. I'm gonna be touching your ears as well, if that's okay. Okay, I have this light here, and I'm just gonna be looking at both of your ears and gently touching. So just stay still. Are you feeling any pain? I'm doing very gentle touches. Okay. All right, no pain on that side. Let me just check the other side. Very gentle touches. So if you feel any pain or discomfort, let me know right away. Okay, anything? Okay. Interesting. So no discomfort there. I'm just going to cup your ears now, so just squeezing your ears. So let me know if that bothers you. Okay, I'm just gonna do it right now. Did you feel any pain there? Okay. So not much pain when, or any pain when your ears are being touched. Let me just write that down. Touching ears. Okay, perfect. All right. So have you been using cotton swabs in your ears? Okay. Yeah, sometimes that makes wax like go deep in your ear and compact it. So that could be a reason why your ears are feeling this way. But we are definitely going to check it out. Before I start, I'm just going to be putting this temperature gun in your ears because we want to rule out if you're sick or not, because congestion and being sick can cause your ears to feel that clogged feeling. So I'm just going to first put this in your ear. Okay, let me just check one more time. I'm sorry. All right. Perfect temperature here. Let me just check your other ear. Okay, so your temperature is good on both ears. Not seeing any issues there, so I don't think it's congestion. I think your ears may be clogged because of earwax being pushed back. I am going to use an otoscope now to look inside your ears to really see what's going on. If you can just relax and just stay still for me. I'm going to be looking at this ear first. Okay. So you do have a lot of compacted wax, but don't worry, we'll be able to clean that out. I'm thinking that's the reason why you feel that clogged sensation and your hearing is a little wonky. But we're going to be looking at your other ear now. So just stay still, okay? Both ears are very compacted with wax. Happens pretty often when you use cotton swabs. what I'm going to do now is just do a quick little hearing test. We just want to make sure that your hearing does improve after we are done cleaning your ears. I have this tuning fork. I need you to just let me know when the sound stops, okay? So I'm going to hit this and it's going to make this sound. Okay, so just tell me when it stops. Let's begin. Very good. Okay, now let's do it on the other ear. Very, very good. Okay, now I am going to be making the sound with my hands. I want you to tell me how many times you hear that sound, okay? Great. Now let's begin. Okay, how many times did you hear it? 12. Good. Now tell me left or right where you hear the sound, okay? So either left or right. Let's begin. Perfect. Okay. So I do see a little bit of a inconsistency with your hearing from your notes from last year. I think that is because of the clogged ears from the wax buildup. We are going to begin by just taking this here. So this is going to shine a bright light. I can see the wax a little better. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm just going to be scanning your ear with this. Okay, and let me do the other side. Okay, perfect. Now we can begin. I'm going to use a pick here. I'm just going to scrape the earwax out. So you can just stay still and relax. If you feel any pain, don't hesitate to let me know and we'll stop right away. Okay. I'm going to begin with that ear. Just relax. Let me just do the other ear. Sorry. were able to get rid of a majority of the wax, I'm going to just use this tool here and put some liquid inside. So this is going to be like a little vibration, and this here is going to put liquid inside. So we're going to start with the liquid first. So I'm just going to insert some liquid in your ear very gently. Okay, just relax. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the other ear. Okay, now one more time on each ears. One more time. Okay, good. We are going to be using this now. So it's a little vibration. It's supposed to soften that wax that we removed if there's any left. So I'm just going to use it on both ears. Good. Now we're going to do it on the other ear. Perfect. Now, let me just look inside again with the otoscope to make sure that we were able to get the wax out and that there's no redness, irritation like that. It's not going to be 100% wax removal because wax is important to have in your ear. It protects your ear, but you know, too much can sometimes cause that cloggedness that you're feeling. So I just wanted to double check, make sure we took an appropriate amount out and that there's no more of that compacted wax in there, okay? Let me look in this ear. Very good. So for that one, I think that we did really good there. Wasn't seeing much of earwax, no compacted wax. So that's really, really good. Let's look at this ear. See, with that one, everything looked really good. We were able to get rid of all that wax. I'm just going to gently touch your ears now. I just want to make sure that you're not feeling any pain or irritation, okay? We're going to start with this ear, just lightly touch. No pain. Okay. Now let's see the other one. Okay, both ears look really good now. We are now going to be testing your hearing again. So I have the tuning fork. I'm going to hit it and you're going to tell me when the sound stops. Okay, let's begin. Very good. Very good. Let's do it one more time on both ears. Good. Very good. Now we're going to do the same thing with my hands. I'm going to make this sound. I want you to tell me if you hear it on the left or the right. Okay? Let's begin. Perfect. Now I want you to tell me how many times you hear that sound. Let's begin. How many times was that? Good. That was 15. Okay. I'm just going to write some notes down. Okay. So your hearing was very good. I feel like before you had 95% of your hearing when it was compacted. Now it's 100%. You got none of them wrong. But when we did the test before, you did get 2 questions wrong. So it's nice to see the difference between, when your ear was clogged and then not, and to see how well your hearing has improved. But we are going to be sending you home with some eardrops. There can be some irritation just from the ear cleaning, and these eardrops are supposed to help with that irritation feeling and discomfort. It might not happen. You might not feel any discomfort at all, but just in case. But if you're not feeling any discomfort, you don't have to use it. But if you are, definitely use it. And if you still feel pain after about 3 to 4 days, you should definitely come and get another exam so we can make sure that we rule out everything. Okay, but from what I'm looking at now with the otoscope, it's looking like everything is perfect. Like I wasn't really seeing any redness, so I don't think you will feel any pain. Okay. Yeah. So I think the eardrops are just like a last resort just in case. But yeah, I don't think you're going to feel any pain at all. But that was the end of our ear exam today. You did fantastic. Everything looks really, really good. Your hearing has improved after we were able to remove the compacted wax. And like I said, we're going to be sending you home with some eardrops. But it was very, very lovely to meet you. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening, okay? All right, I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Hi there, welcome in. Today we are going to be doing an ear exam on you. So we are just going to start by looking into your ears with an otoscope, just making sure that everything looks good inside, I have my otoscope here. Now, we will be putting it in both of your ears and just checking to make sure that everything's good. But actually, before we do that, let me just get your temperature, making sure that you're very healthy, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to be putting this in both of your ears, just like I would the otoscope. Alright, so let's put this in. Okay. Good. Let's do the other ear. So your temperature is good. No concerns there. Alright, so before we even do the otoscope too, I'm just going to put my gloves on and I will be just touching your ears. Just making sure that everything looks good. So I'm just going to gently touch your ears. Just gently touch. Okay, very good. Now, let me know if you feel any pain, okay? Alright. Gently touching your ears. Okay, how about when I cup your ear? Do you feel any pain there? Okay. Just gently touching, gently touching. Your ears. So, I'm assuming no pain, correct? Great. Yeah, I'm not seeing any issues with this ear. It looks good. Everything looks very, very good. No lumps, no bumps, no redness or irritation, no rashes, nothing like that. Now, let's look at this ear. Okay, so just going to gently touch, just like I touched the other ear. Okay, and like I said, if you feel any pain at all, please let me know. We can stop right away. Just gently touching. You're doing great. Just gently touching the bottom of your ear, touching the top. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing as the other ear. I'm gonna cup it. Let me know if you feel pain there. Alright, did you feel any pain when I cupped your ear? Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so both ears look good. No irritation, no pain, no redness, no bumps, no lumps, no rashes. Now I'm going to cup both ears just to make sure that there isn't any issues. Maybe you can feel one compared to the other, so I'm just going to cup both at the same time. So let me know if you feel any pain on either side, okay? Okay. Does that feel good? Good. So yeah, not seeing any pain from either side or any redness. You're not feeling any pain. That's a good sign. So now we're going to look inside your ear. So we checked the outer, now the inside. I have the otoscope, like I mentioned before, and we will be putting this in both of your ears. So this has a little light at the end, and I will be looking through here. So if you have build up in your ear, any redness, anything, I'll be able to see it. So we will begin with this ear here. If you feel uncomfortable at all, just let me know and we can stop right away. Okay, let's begin with this ear here. Okay. Okay, very good. I wasn't seeing anything the matter there. Just a little bit of earwax. I did see a little bit of redness, so not too bad. But let's now look at the other ear. We're going to be looking at this ear with the otoscope. So just stay still, and like I said, if you feel uncomfortable at all, just let me know. We can stop right away, okay? Alright, just stay still for me. So, this one actually has a lot of buildup. I do see redness, which can be some irritation from the wax. This is super normal, happens all the time, can be caused from using a Q-tip and pushing back wax, so there's a lot of buildup there, just blocking the ear canal. We are just gonna do a short hearing test, and then we can go from there. I kind of want to see if the buildup of the wax is causing your ears to lose a little bit of hearing. So we'll be doing a short hearing test with the earwax already there, and then after we do that, we're going to clean your ears, and then I'll look again with the otoscope, and then we'll do another hearing test. Okay. Alright, so let's begin with that hearing test. I have a tuning fork, And I'm going to be using a tuning fork on both of your ears. It's going to sound like that. So I want you to tell me when the sound stops. So you need to close your eyes for this portion. Okay. So tell me when the tuning fork sound stops. Good. 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 Okay. Keep your eyes closed for me. I'm going to do a snap test. So let me know when you hear that sound, okay? Alright, so let me know when you hear it. Okay, good. Now let me know what side you hear the snap. So either your left or your right. Okay. Very good. You can open up your eyes. So I did see a little bit of a weaker hearing on this ear. This one was a lot better. You can pinpoint on which side with this ear better. So I'm going to just get ready to clean your ears. I have this tool here. So this one just sprays a little bit of air and water. It's going to make the earwax kind of melt down, so that's easier to clean. So I'm just going to do 2 sprays on both ears. Okay, we're going to be cleaning this ear as well, even though it's a little better. There's still a little bit of wax buildup that we should get rid of. So just relax. Okay, I'm just going to spray it. Okay, now the other side. Good. Okay. Now it should be easy to clean. Just getting my tool. Okay. So I have this tool here. It's just a pick with a circular scooper. So I'm just going to go in your ear and gently scoop each side to get rid of that wax, okay? Alright, we're going to begin with this ear. Just relax for me, and if you feel uncomfortable, like I said with the otoscope, you can let me know and we can stop right away. Okay, so just relax. Good. We were able to finish up this one. Now let's do this ear. Just relax. If you feel uncomfortable, let me know. Very good. We were able to get rid of the earwax on both sides. I'm just going to take this fan and just wipe away the remaining earwax in both ears. I'm just going to touch your ears. Let me know if they feel any pain. Very good. I'm going to look again with my otoscope just to make sure that everything was removed, that nothing has been irritated in the process. So I'll look at this ear. Any build-up anymore. Everything looks good. There was only a little bit of build-up in this ear though, so everything looks good. Okay, now let me look at this ear. So this one was actually the worst one. I do see some redness, but sometimes that just happens after a cleaning. The wax buildup is all gone. There's still a bit of wax, but you know, wax is supposed to protect your ears. But we did get a lot of it out. Yeah, so everything looks really good. Everything looks really, really good. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this liquid that's supposed to help with that redness. Okay. And here. Good. Okay. I'm going to do another hearing test. So for this portion, you need to close your eyes. Okay. So I want you to tell me when the tuning fork sound stops. Okay. Very good. And what year was that? Okay. was that. Okay, now I want you to tell me what ear you hear the tuning fork. Okay. Good. Okay, that you should be hearing that one on both. Good. Okay, keep your eyes closed. We're going to do the same snap test. So let me know on what side of your ears you hear the snap, okay? Mm-hmm. Good. I want you to count how many times you hear the snap. Okay. How many times was that? Okay, that was 5. How many times was that? Okay, that was 10. Now last one. How many times was that? Good, that was 8. You can open your eyes. I'm just going to put in one more bit of solution in your ear. So this is going to help with irritation and redness, kind of like what we just did with this tool here, but this one you're going to be bringing home with you. So I just want to put a little bit on for you today so you don't have to do it today, but for the next week you will need to put this in both of your ears, okay? Just to minimize irritation. You might not feel it during the week, but this is just in case, okay? So I'm just going to put it on both. So you press this button here and it actually vibrates when the liquid comes out, okay? You're gonna do 3. Okay. And let's do the other side. There you go. Perfect. So we will be bringing this home with you. So this is definitely going to help with any irritation, redness that's inside your ear after this ear cleaning. But that is the end of the appointment today. You did fantastic. This ear was pretty clogged with earwax. This one wasn't as much, but we were able to clean both sides. So both of them should be pretty good and you should be hearing pretty well. And like I said, you will be bringing that medicine home with you. But that is all for our appointment today. If you're feeling any pain in this next week, or you feel like your hearing has actually decreased and hasn't improved, please call us and we'll book another appointment for you. But yeah, it was very lovely to meet you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening, okay? Alright, I'll see you around. Bye-bye.